Hey guys, it's just Mckade here. Before you listen to this podcast, just want you to know, first half of it's just me, and then Russell joins us. But the story that we promised last podcast is not going to be in this podcast because we don't keep our promises. But I hope you enjoy today's episode. Anyways. Hey, what's going on? It's just Mckade right now. Russell's got something going on in 30 minutes, so I'm going to start the podcast without him. Yeah. Get my little spiel out of the way before he gets here. And it'll be kind of cool. You guys get to see what happens before we talk, kind of. Russell's rushed, so we're just going to get this started real quick. Last episode that was released, well, let me go back a little bit. The reason I'm recording right now and the reason that we're doing this in such a time crunch is because I'm trying very hard to get a podcast uploaded every Wednesday, weekly. And so last week's podcast, that was previously recorded, if you couldn't tell. And so yeah, these podcasts aren't in a timeline. What's the word? Not numerical. Not. This always happens to me. I never remember my words. You guys have that problem? Comment below. We thank you guys for your comments and subscriptions. We read every single comment, and we love them. We love the support. Even if it's a mean comment, go ahead and leave it down below, and we'll still read it. Are we gonna let it get to us? Probably. We're just little mama's boys. But it's 6 o'clock, and Russell was supposed to be here as of right now. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, as of the previous podcast to last, we were talking about Logan getting a truck. He got a truck, freaking beautiful Duramax. I don't know what year it is. It has 180,000 miles on it. It's gray. It's lifted. Got wheels. Intake and exhaust, just your basic diesel things. It was Russell's birthday yesterday, and I can't think of anything else that we've talked on the podcast that we need to update. As far as getting a guest on here, as far as a name, I threw out the idea of calling the name of the area where we record our podcast, which it consists of 2 rear seats of a Toyota Sequoia, a blank wall behind us in a little room in my apartment, and I threw out the idea of calling it the Pod, where we do our cast. And I'm sure I'm definitely not the first one to call their area that. I didn't even think of having an area, but it makes it a lot easier. Hey bro, you coming to the pod today? Hey, what's up? We're in the pod, and as of right now, I am not in the pod because the pod is filthy. It's kind of dirty, just mostly cluttered because I go to work, I come home, and I go do something else. And that something else this week consisted of putting suspension on our buddy's truck, which took 13 hours. It should not take that long. Why it did, I don't really know. But yeah, so there's tools on the floor in my room, as well as the outfit that I wore during that, so there's a little bit of dirt in there, that's kind of gross. I honestly feel, man, I need to turn this up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to have the reception or the sensitivity of the microphone down a little bit because the road's kind of loud. But I apologize to you headphone users. There's a little bit of stuff going on. Now I lost my train of thought. The whole train just crashed. It's always been an interesting thing, I think, calling it a train of thought, but it makes sense. My train of thought usually consists of many carts. What are they called? Train cars? Train carts? I don't know. What was I talking about? Oh, the pod. It's my room currently, and it's a mess. Got tools on the ground, got detailing stuff on the ground, because every Saturday I wash my car. And then just some laundry that's folded and not put away yet. My shotgun. More tools. Just all on the ground waiting to be put away. So, instead of putting it away, spending the 20 minutes that I had to put it away, I ate dinner and showered and set up in the living room. So, we in the living room right now, let's call it the, I don't know. We're in the living room of my apartment. It's not a bad apartment, but I really wish I had a house with a garage. Anyways, that's enough of Mckade's mishaps. I'm waiting for Russell to walk up the stairs any second. Let me give him a good old ring, you know? Where you at, boy? As far as the project that me and Russell kind of refer to, that we made progress on that last weekend, which is why we didn't record. We were out doing that. We usually record on Saturdays, and then I try and get them up by Wednesday, but usually just put it off till Tuesday night and throw it together and put it up. Because that's just how I roll. But I got a lot of projects I got to get done this week. So it is Tuesday right now, and this will be out tomorrow. So it'll be the most up-to-date podcast that we have yet to release. So, you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna pause this, since I thought Russell would be here on time, since he's the one in the rush. No, it's not as natural. I'm trying to host a laid-back kind of social, come hang out in the podcast here on Mckadecast. A lot happened this week as far as things with me and my creativeness. One of them being the pod. It's a great idea. It's so good that I'm sure there's 100 other teenagers, early 20-year-olds, college kids, possibly even high schoolers and middle schoolers, because it seems like everyone's got a podcast. And I don't want to say I was ahead of that, but yeah, I wasn't. I just think I feel like I can host a good podcast. Obviously not. We're 8 minutes in of me just blah, 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 blah. I'm on my couch. Got a busy road outside. And have yet to put this on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. I will figure that out. I promise you. I didn't fulfill the goal of getting it done before November. I don't know why that sentence was so robotic. 2 words at a time. My brain's fried. But, yeah, marriage is going well. Work's going alright. Sounds like Russ might be pulling up. No. Maybe. I can't tell if that's a truck in the distance or Russell up close. Yeah, it's definitely a truck passing by. Heather says I need to mumble less, so we're gonna try and get these audio dinglebings up higher, because I'm just mumbling right now. This is gonna be the worst podcast I have released. There is one worse podcast where me and Russell were dead, and we were talking on subjects we didn't even know about, so we were just like, trying to act like we knew what we were talking about. Yeah, it never got released because it got deleted. How it got deleted? I'm not. Oh, I had it in iMovie and I was cleaning out my iMovie because my computer is full, and I deleted that thinking that it was on a flash drive, but it was not. So that one was never seen. This will be seen because I'm holding to the commitment of every single Wednesday releasing some sort of show on Mckade. But I don't know where Russell is, so I'm going to call him. We're going to do our first over the phone. Oh, he's by Maverick. You realize there's a Maverick on every corner. It's Utah. He read that at 07. 07, he was 5 minutes away. Are you kidding me? This boy, 12 minutes late to our own show. Better get his seat already. Get Heather's gaming cords all out of the way. I want to hear your opinions on gaming. I would love to play the new Forza Horizon game. I didn't even finish it. I got 2 levels in. I don't know. It was beautiful. Forza Horizon 4, beautiful. Forza Horizon 5, only heard good things. And the Street Hunter kid on the C8's in there. I follow TJ Hunt pretty closely on his YouTube channel, so that's super cool that he's got his body kit in there on the Corvette C8. But I can't spend that time doing that. I've got way too many things I'm working on, and I'm so excited to release those. But I'm not. I don't know. That's not Russell. So, well, this is not what's going on with Mckade and Russ. This is what's going on with Mckade talking about current events. I'm holding a conversation with this microphone probably longer than I've ever held a conversation with someone that I don't really know. Like, I'm super close with. So, you guys, you're welcome. This is the insides of Mckade's mind. Outside of the pod. Inside of the cast. Because, I don't know. I was going to ask what your opinions on gaming was. Is it a sport? I don't know. What the heck? I just have to reply to my wife on Snapchat, and it was going to send it to someone else. But I didn't send it. Ooh, looking in the group chat right now. You guys are welcome to get on your phones too. Why? But someone got something from CTS Turbo. Let's see, who was it? Colton. Alright. I was just going to pause it right there, but I forgot my mic falls asleep. If anyone knows about the Yeti Blue microphone, or the company's Blue, the mic I'm using is Yeti, I think. I don't know, but this happened the last time I kept trying to pause and stop in the podcast. Let's see, what were we talking about? Oh, it was pre Elk Hunt, so 3 podcasts ago. I would have to keep restarting Audacity and unplugging and replugging in my microphone because sorry, I need to put my phone away. I'm being so rude. How am I supposed to host a show without my co-host? Or am I the co-host? Is co-host the same thing? Like, are we equal host-wise if we co-host a show? It is on my YouTube channel. I do edit it. This is... I would say I'm just going to delete this and then post it. Oh, he's here. Welcome. I started without you.
Oh.
Why are you... What?
Dude. On the way over here, holy fetch. Hi.
Russell walked into my house with his gun drawn. What the heck?
I'm driving down the road like a normal human being.
Uh-huh.
And I'm at the light ready to turn, okay? And I'm talking like, you know, you're supposed to be in the middle of the intersection to turn left because the traffic.
You pull out a little bit.
This guy is dead set on the line, and it's wide open to turn left. So I honk at him. He squeals tires and then turns left.
Okay.
And then I turn left.
So you're in the turning lane, and he's just sitting at the
He's in
light,
front of me.
It's open.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I honk, and he squeals tires and goes.
Uh-huh.
He slows down and gets on the right lane.
Oh, my God.
And I come up, and I'm coming up behind him, and I'm like, what the heck? And he slows down.
Uh-huh.
As I'm passing him, he rolls down his window and starts yelling and throwing his hand out the window.
Really?
So I reach down, and I grab my freaking gun, and I just, shuck it, and I just sit it on my lap. Well, I'm driving. He comes up right behind me.
Yeah.
Probably inches from my bumper.
Yeah.
Starts riding my butt. What? So then I get in the other lane. He follows me in the other lane.
Uh-huh.
Then I just gun it and zigzag through a couple cars. He follows me.
Really?
Then he comes up next to me. It's a red light, and I'm turning at the college.
Okay.
And he comes up to me, and he rolls down his other window, and I look over, and he's all like, F you, F you, F you. And I'm like, okay. So I just start to turn, and then that was it, dude.
I thought you were going to yell back at him.
No, I was trying to de-escalate. I was like, I have a gun on my lap, dude. Don't push it, man. So that's what just happened. And after I turned, I saw his car turn.
Okay.
So I zigzagged through this neighborhood and parked the car.
Yeah.
And walked out, and I'm like, is this guy still trying to find me? So that's why I had my gun still. Mind you, I don't think I did anything wrong.
No. I mean, yeah. I don't know what he was doing if it was wide open.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, I had
that was literally on the way over here, dude.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Gosh.
I apologize for the audio right now. I'm trying to get this figured out. Because when I'm talking alone, I'm quiet and monotone, but Russell's here.
Yeah,
now
I'm
it's all
sorry.
different.
My bad.
No.
My
Yeah, rest in peace those headphone users, you know.
So what's going on, dude?
There we go. What's going on? Fudge. I'm trying.
Yeah.
We're still figuring this out. I went on a little bit about
we're all beginners, you know.
We're all just kids.
We're all just kids, man.
I don't know. I was just updating him on stuff that we kind of left hanging. I just told him that Logan got a truck.
Yeah, you did. Sweet
then
truck.
Also told them why we're not in the pod, and if we're going to call it the pod, you want to call it the pod where we do our
call it
podcast?
pod. I think that'd be cool.
We're
That's a
casting
really,
in the
really
pod.
cool idea.
Yeah.
Mckade has this gift, okay? I don't know where it came from or where it started, but like he just has this creativity. His mind just works. He's like at work, he's at the store, he's at home, deep cleaning his house, which by the way, house looks great, dude.
Yeah, Heather did it.
10 out of 10, dude.
I know, dude.
Heck yeah. So, but like your mind, dude, you just always are thinking and coming up with new ideas and new ways to do stuff. And it's like, it's a gift, man.
So, okay, so I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Because previously in my life, starting elementary school, that's all I did was daydream, right? During class.
Yeah.
And so I had to suppress that as much as possible so that I could pay attention and do my work. So, after like 10 or so years of doing that, now I have nothing like that to do. I work all day, mind-numbing, pushing pallets around. So, the daydreaming has come back, and that's what gets me through the day is the daydreaming. So now I'm like, is it something special, or is this like what everyone does when they have nothing to think about? They just think about stuff and and then convince themselves that it's a great idea.
See, but past that, we're at the point past that.
Yeah.
Where we think of something and then we act on it. We try and do it. Like, people can think all day of ideas and things to do. Like, hey, how am I going to be the next millionaire? Or, hey, how am I going to get this girl that I've been talking to? And, like, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And there's not always a ton of action behind it. But, like, I feel like we're at the stage where when you think of ideas, you text me and I go, yeah, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we try and come up with the game plan and then, make it happen. So.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out am I different than other people because of that, or are we different because we're actually doing it, or are we just the same as everyone else and we're just growing up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out lately because I listen to other podcasts and stuff, and these guys are like. They're like, yeah, we're different than everyone. This is why we're successful, is because we're different than everyone, and our minds don't think like them. I'm like, so is my mind like that? Like, is that why I'm having all these ideas and stuff?
Am I on that level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's going on?
Well, let's see. I was thinking today. I was at work, just doing my thing, right? And I was just stuck on this idea. Okay. So picture this. Okay. So when you wake up in the mornings, okay, what's like the number one thing that gets you out of bed and gets you going?
Lately, Costco muffins.
No way, dude.
Yeah. So.
Oh, dude, Costco muffins are so good.
Yeah, my mom was at Costco. I was like, yo, pick us up some muffins. So she buys 2-pack because it's 2 for like $6 or whatever. It's like super cheap, And you have to buy 2s to get the deal. So I was expecting 2 things of muffins. So she goes home, and we pick them up a week later. And we pick up, let's see, there's how many in a pack? 6. So yeah, it's a dozen that you're buying. So there's 6 in a pack. We pick up 5 muffins out of 12. They ate the other 7.
Holy crap.
So my mom's like, yeah, your muffins are in the freezer. I pull out 1 pack with 1 muffin missing.
Oh gosh.
Where's my other muffin? Anyways, that's what's been getting me out of bed, is those muffins, because it's just way better than 3 bowls of the same cereal every week.
Yeah.
So I've been eating them muffins and making them last.
Costco muffins. 2 for $6. Pick them up at your local Costco.
Yeah.
No, like, I was thinking about today, and I just started this new protein that I like a lot. It's this little, I'd have to find out what it's called, but, it's little milk cartons like you had in middle school kind of a thing, or high school.
Uh-huh.
But it's it's a flavored, so it's like salted caramel is the one I'm on to right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
The Premier Protein?
Yeah. Those are bomb.com.
The caramels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, because they don't have the weird aftertaste that the chocolate has.
Exactly. The chocolate totally has an aftertaste.
And then vanilla's just bad.
I don't know. Some people are totally vanilla people.
No, I'm a vanilla, like, when you give me plain chocolate ice cream or plain vanilla, I'm going plain vanilla.
Yeah,
what about you?
Yeah, I feel like I can't. I'm not that deep in chocolate. Like some people, it's all about the chocolate.
No, it's all about the chocolate for me for sure, but it's about chocolate, not chocolate flavored.
Yeah, I get that.
But as far as vanilla is probably my favorite scent.
Okay.
But vanilla Premier Protein, that stuff's trash.
Yeah, it's just not good. It has an aftertaste. It totally does. Most proteins do.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find one that doesn't.
It like gives you a film on your tongue. You know what I'm saying? You like taste it for a long time.
On your tongue, on your teeth. Like that's a total thing. Even on your lips.
Yeah.
I started to notice that. I'm like always licking my lips after I'm proteining. Like,
Maybe it's like protein deposits and it's just going straight. I don't know.
Who knows?
It's but like just a taste.
Lately, it's
chemicals.
Because people, go on their morning runs, they get out and they do whatever, and I'm like, hey, obviously, you don't look forward to that. So what gets you a step into that? What takes you there?
Yeah. So my thing is, lately, I've been getting up an hour earlier. So I used to get up at 7 and be in my car at 7:20 and be at work at 7:40-ish.
Okay.
So that was 20 minutes to get ready. That's 20 minutes to eat, get dressed. and I wasn't rushing at all. I was just doing one thing after the next and then going to work. But I get up an hour earlier at 6 o'clock now, and I go on a walk, and it's so awesome. I don't look at my phone at all, and I go on a walk. But what gets me out of the bed to go on the walk, I'm not sure. Honestly, maybe it's just the time alone. Maybe it definitely is partially the feeling of productiveness. Like, even if I get off work at 8 o'clock and all I have time to do is eat dinner, shower, and go to bed, I at least went on a walk today.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like, what was it? Last weekend?
Uh-huh.
You did a marathon.
No. It was a 5K.
Okay. See, when it comes to running, I think of anyone running, I'm like, oh, they ran a marathon.
Yeah.
You're like,
nah,
I
see that.
Nah, chill. Like pro runner right here. Nah, chill, dude. It was just a 5K. I'm like, I don't know what that. I don't have experience.
That's 3 miles versus 26 miles.
Oh, shoot. Well, either or death to normal non-running people, so it's okay. But bottom line is, I'm just gonna say this. You correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
No real training.
No, yeah.
No practice in the mornings. You just got up, went, did this marathon.
Yeah,
and took third place.
Yeah, it's a mistake. Yeah.
What do you mean it's a mistake?
Bro, my calves and my shins are still hurting. But yeah. So as part of that race, I warming up, I see this high school kid. I was like, okay, I'm definitely not winning this race. This high school kid's in shape, and I'm not. And the high schoolers are running 15-minute 5Ks. So, start of the race, I follow this kid, and he's got his little brother behind him, I would guess. Anyways, I follow them, and I stick about within 100 yards of them the whole race. And at the end, the dad's talking to the younger one. He's like, just think, if you would have trained, you have beat him. And I was like, he didn't train either, and we're over here taking second and third.
Holy crap.
So yeah, I guess that just kind of shows you what the competition was like.
So the kid that took first place was this high schooler kid you were watching.
Yeah, I was trying to stick with him. He won, but when I was crossing that finish line, I swear the clock said 16 minutes, which my best time ever is 15. So I was like, holy crap, I still have it. And then I say that, and they're like, no, you came in at 19 minutes. So this high schooler was running an 18-minute, which I mean is good. I'd say it's average.
Yeah.
But that kind of killed my vibe. I was like, dang, I still got it.
Dang, dude.
Third place, and my best ever.
Time, dude.
Not in shape.
That's messed. No, it shook me. I saw that you went to that, and I was like, okay, sick. And then all of a sudden you hold up this trophy, and you're like, oh, by the way, I got third place. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Dude, but I see why you say it's a mistake. I definitely, I feel the soreness for you. Getting up, running 5 miles, no. I'm sure you stretched. Did you stretch pretty good before?
Before, yeah, but I definitely didn't after, and that's the important one, so you don't get sore.
Dude. It's alright.
What's TJ calling you for?
Should we
get
find
him on
out?
The podcast?
Yeah, we're about to get a guest star TJ.
First,
should we censor his?
Yeah, if he says anything.
Yeah, what up?
Are you busy?
A little bit. What are you doing?
So my sister's tire's flat, and her little jack won't work.
Oh shoot, dude.
So I was gonna see if you had a real jack. You'd swing by Lowe's.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Because this ground's just uneven, so every time we try to lift it, this jack tries to tip over before it's up high enough to pull the wheel off.
Shoot. Well, potentially, yeah. We could do that.
How soon?
How soon do you need me? ASAP?
Preferably, yeah.
Holy cow. Okay. Well, all right. I'll be over there in ASAP.
Sounds good.
Okay, see you, man.
See ya.
Bye.
And that was TJ, our first guest star here on What's Going On.
What is going on?
And what the heck is going on? I guess we're going to change a tire.
Tires are the worst. Especially when you're working all day and you come out, you're trying to go home. You get to your car, flat tire. You're not going anywhere.
Or going to work. That's stressful.
Oh, that is way stressful. Or
Dead
the
battery.
car alarm goes off and you can't figure out how to turn it off.
Yeah. So you just rip out the horns?
You literally ripped out the horn.
Yeah, and then it was just flashing its lights, and you just don't know what to do, so you just leave it and let it kill itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That you'll learn a little bit more about that later, podcast listeners. But we're gonna go change a tire.
Yeah, help a bro out. Bro in need.
Bro and his sister. Is his sister hot? I'm married. I'm just kidding. What's going on?
What is going on?
Ah, this is Mckade.
Friend in need.
And
Is
Russ.
a friend indeed. Catch us next time.
On What's Going On.